Okay, there we go. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Ooh. I'm sweaty. Alright, y'all. See what that focus is like. The fact that y'all don't have filters on this YouTube is diabolical, okay? Because my skincare is not skincaring. Oh, there's like a weird light glare. What's that from? Where's that coming from? Where's it coming from? Is the light too bright? Y'all see that glare? Where's it coming from, y'all? Oh my God, the fumbles. Maybe if I close the blinds? That's as dark as they gonna get. And let me straighten up this dust. I'll probably show a retwist, not a behind the scenes. I don't know. It's like when I sit down, it's so strange. I can't see who's here. So hello. There's this weird, maybe it's, let's see what happens when I turn out the light. It's still there. That's a little better. That's a lot better. All right. Change of plans. Y'all are kind of getting a sneak peek at the next video too, which is why I'm doing my hair in the first place. Normally I just let it go out. I just be letting that's the beauty of locks. Like you can kind of just let them do what they do. I'm not this super neat heart person, but I want to do a video and I want to do something in my hair. Okay, so y'all reap the benefits. I try to keep this as quick as possible. Can I turn the light back on? Let's see. Do I need the light? The light is helpful. Let's move the cricket box. Hi, Billy. Hello. I've got a house guest right now. Billy, can you see Billy? Billy's right there. She's here for a few days. Hey, I want to play some music, but I don't want to get... Do I care about copyright? I ain't even monetized yet. What do we want to listen to? What time is it? 12 o'clock? Right about now, I'd be listening to The Breakfast Club. And I don't know what would happen if I actually did that on this stream. Probably. Get copyright struck. I don't care. Alexa, play Breakfast Club morning show. Play the latest.
Getting the Breakfast Club from Apple Podcasts. Here's the latest episode. Full show. Diddy vows to return to MSG stage. BET Hip Hop and Soul Training Board suspended plus Nigel Sylvester interview. This is an iHeart podcast.
Typically, I try to avoid stuff like this, but I'm going to use a little bit today. Bro, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I'm trying to get to mine. You know, if it were up to me, I'd just let it go. But I realize I can't really do that if I wanted to stay nice. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I got a job in like 40 minutes. How you been, man? What's going on? Thank you for liking. I don't know how long you can stick around, but thank you for pulling up. I always appreciate you. I'm listening to The Breakfast Club. I know that's probably not good for YouTube, but unless a bunch of y'all pull up and keep me company. You next. Okay. Do you do your own? Or do you have somebody do it? Here's, there's Billy, y'all. Billy just made an appearance. I've been putting this off. I've been putting it off because I do a lot of swimming. My routine's been, you know, do my strength training and hop in the pool for like 20 minutes. So doing my hair was like, girl, do you really want to do it and then hop in the pool, you know? Oh, this is going to take forever. The longer it gets, the longer the retwists take. Oh, man, I missed your comment. How do I see it? How do I see the comments? Damn it. Really a noob. Really a noob. Really a noob. I cannot seem to break 1,000 subs, bro. I've heard people say the first 1,000 is the hardest, but then again, to be honest with myself, full transparency moment, I'm not that consistent. Yo, recording the content's not the thing, it's editing it. You go to a shop, how long you been going? I guess since the beginning, right? How often do you go? I'm not consistent. I got a bunch of content too that like I need to edit. I don't know. I think too much about it, and so editing becomes a thing. I'm still also trying to figure out like my format, my rhythm, my audience. It's like I kind of know what I want my channel to be about, but I'm still calibrating. And experiment. Oh. I think I was over there about a week ago. Minding your business. I have to go back. I think I was in your shorts. It's almost to the point like, I know editing's gonna be a thing for me, so I'm almost hesitant to even take the footage. My storage between Google Drive and my phone is like, please stop uploading things. I don't really like these rubber bands. Alexa, pause. I'm running my mouth. Alexa, pause. I put on the morning show because I thought I was going to listen to it, but I'm running my mouth. And now I'm not saying shit. I had a train of thought. I just forgot that quick. It's the ADD, y'all. ADHD. Rubber bands. I'm not crazy about the rubber bands. I don't like what they do to the tips of my hair. But I don't see any other way to keep the twists closed. Damn, I'm wondering if I should make them 4-strand. Well, this is going to take a minute. I'm not going to finish these. I'm going to have to come back and do them later. Typically when I'm pressed for time, I do stuff like retwisting the perimeter only. I wash my hair a lot too, so like the retwist means I have to like refrain from doing that. Maybe a little longer than I would like. Funny shorts. Okay, now answer me this. And if I'm keeping you from something, that's cool. Just don't be afraid to be like, I gotta go, I got shit to do. Answer me this. When you're doing the shorts, the funny shorts, are they related to your channel mission? Or are they just like engagement? Like, are you tying it back to the Roman Empire? Because I was doing that for a while. And it was help growing my channel and my views. Like I would make memes or whatever in CapCut, or repost things. But I felt like I was kind of speaking to my audience. They're usually like mom themed, momming themed, middle age, middle life themed things. But I don't know. I want to like build community and retain them. And I feel like even though those are really great engagement boosters, they're not, I don't know. You say it's growing your channel though. You got like 80 bands. Yeah, like 80,000 people over there. YouTube's such a weird place. I do think sometimes I be getting maybe, I hate to say the word shadow banned, but like pushed to the bottom of the algae sometimes. When I do try to give value, that's the thing. When I do try to provide value, like a review or a tutorial, it don't get the same motion as like a meme. I don't know. As I said, I'm still calibrating. If I can mix those in, you know what I really need is a calendar that I stick to. I've got a template that I've created in Canva for like carousels and shorts that I can batch monthly. I've gotten that far, but now I just have to fill it in. Like that's the point. One short per day. I think that's the key, Ro. I think that you are onto something. I think maybe it's less about what it is and more about just feeding the algorithm something every day. And then if it happens to be something viral or funny, that just adds to it. I need to just get out my head and just post something every day. I have one post that does better than all the other ones, and it was just a quick 30-second recipe post. And I don't, tutorials are cool. People do love to laugh. Yeah, I'd like to like combine the two. I'd like to tutorial and make it funny, you know? As I was just saying, like I think my tutorials might have to shift to food, even though like I'm not a cook or anything. I'm just a mom trying to figure it out. 30-minute meal that my kids will like eat, you know? And I did this one reel, and for better or worse, thank you, Ro. I appreciate that. For better or worse, I love your soundboard. I want one of those. People either hated the, trying to figure it out. I feel you. I feel you, sir. We are winging it. The recipe short that I did, some people loved it. A lot of people hated it. It wasn't rage bait, I swear to God. It was like, it's a chicken tikka masala recipe. I never claimed to be authentic in any way. It was a sauce I picked up in the grocery store. I had chicken breast, I had veggies. It was not me attempting an authentic chicken tikka masala recipe, and people were pissed. People were like, this is garbage. What in the Alabama, Tucky? Oh my God, Ro, thank you. No, you're probably like, why does she keep putting her hair in her mouth? Well, it's my hair, but it holds it out of the way. I appreciate that, Ro. From what I can see, you seem like a pretty good dad too. It's hard doing it on your own. It's hard co-parenting, but then when you find yourself not co-parenting suddenly, food reviews in the car. Yeah, that's another one. I'm too focused on eating my food to be recording a review. I'm not a food critic either. That's the other thing. Like, I do eat in the car a lot. So like if we turned it from review to like a mukbang, I could do that because I'm an ASMR fan. That's very polarizing too. Some people think it's super cringe. I love ASMR. I like all types. I like the satisfying ASMR, the tapping, the like personal care. And I like the mukbang too, which is some like offshoot of ASMR. I just don't like it when they eat like 1,000 calories, 2,000 calories, 3,000 calories in one sitting. Like that turns my stomach. Well, I could just pull up in the drive-thru, grab lunch, and then sit there and eat it and be like, this nugget is bus. I do cook a lot though, like for my own family, and then I have a client that I cook for twice a week. I actually have to prepare them a meal today. And so I could just record that and just show people what I used and what I made, because honestly, I definitely try not to spend more than 30, 40 minutes. It might be longer because I have to prep something first and leave it for a while, like a marinade or something, but then when it's time to actually make it, I don't want to spend more than 30 minutes. That heavy sigh is the burden of like longer hair. I wanted my hair like this, y'all. I wanted it on my shoulders, long hair, no care. It's work. And like every day I resist cutting it. You think so? I don't. I know how many I got up here, so I'm counting them. I just either want to chop it all off like a big chop. I think before I do that, I'll do like a bob. Like I'll just cut it shorter. Because I miss those days. People complain about the teenage stage of your locks. So if you don't know, whoever's watching this, if you make it this far in the video, God bless you. And you get your locks during stages. So you've got the baby buds. That's when you first twist up and they're not quite locked together, like they can unravel. And then you've got the teenage. They're still super loose, but then you've got all these kinks and knots and buds in them. And then you get to like the adult stage and then the mature stage, which I feel like I'm in. Like I can wash my hair and not retwist it and they will not merge. Damn it, Ro, I keep missing your, oh, there. I figured it out. You flying through your hair. I know that stage. Yeah, so like a lot of people fuss about the teenage stage where it's like loose but knotty and kind of looks like a mess. When I look back on pictures, that's when my hair had the most volume and texture, and I miss that. And so I see myself cutting it into maybe a bob, so that when I do my twist outs, there's a lot more volume, because now it's so long, it's wavy when I take down my twists, but it's not really full. No. I also toy with the idea of like combing them out, like I've seen so many people do. But two things stopped me from doing that. One time I tried to comb them out. Two things stopped me. The shrinkage, I realize, has always been there, but I don't experience because of my locks. And because most people I see comb out their locks in like 6 months, they either locked up again or they're just rocking braids all the time. And I'm not taking out my locks just to wear braids all the time. It does take forever. I think I did about 9 locks 2 years ago because I thought I was going to comb them out. I was going through something, child. And I was like, I'm combing out my locks. I did all the things, like you wet them, you saturate them in water and some sort of hair conditioner for slip, and then you just take your time and start combing out from the ends. And I got them out and I retained some length, but the state of your hair is so damaged, like the length you're gonna end up cutting off at some point, most of it. I always saw myself cutting to maybe like here and then trying to comb out so that most of the damaged hair is cut off anyway, but I still have enough hair to work with something when they come out. But I'm not afraid to shave it big chop. I've done that many times, even before I got my locks. As you can see, my parts are whatever my parts are. I don't keep them neat. When I asked the lady to twist up my hair, that's another story in of itself. I asked her to do natural parts. So she kind of just went with my curl pattern. And I've been trying to reinforce that. Tell a story. Okay, well, when I started this journey, I was a loose natural. I had probably been a loose natural for about a decade. You know, twist outs, wash and goes, the occasional braid up. And I would go to the same African braid shop. This woman, she was sweet, she was efficient, she was professional, even though it was like a hole in the wall spot. I could rely on her. She never had me waiting around. I had no issues with my hair. It thrived whenever I would go get my braids. And so I guess even though I wasn't going all the time for braids, I probably would pop in her shop 2 or 3 times a year. And as you know, if you know black women or if you've ever had your hair braided professionally, it's a nice little, I don't even know what the sum of money would be now in this economy, how much it costs to get your hair braided. But I was a nice client for her. And I came to her and said, hey, I want to lock my hair. She was not happy because she wasn't a loctician. She didn't uh, do locks in her shop. She was exclusively braids. So even though I was commissioning her to lock them up, I guess in her mind, she thought I wouldn't be back. And at that point, I was so green in the lock life, I might have gone back to her because I had no idea where to go or what to do. So if she's the one who started them, she would have likely been the one to maintain them, at least for a while, until I got my fitting. So the whole time she's doing my hair, she's like disparaging locks. She's like, in my country, she's from Ivory Coast, and she's telling me how Africans, traditional continental Africans, view dreadlocks, locks. She's saying, in my country, people with locks, people think they're crazy or they're homeless or they're vagrants or something. People with locks tend to be X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, oh, okay. Can you just do them for me? Like, this is a decision I've made. And I don't know if she was maybe turned off by them, or if it was the fact that she thought she wasn't gonna get more business, or she genuinely hated locks, or I don't know what her deal was, but I'm like, this is not good for your business. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the customer in a chair, they ask you for something, and then you like shame them the whole time you're doing it. It's one thing if she was telling me this is bad for your hair, this is not going to be good, blah blah blah, if she was trying to like prevent me from doing something, but she was really just going off of people's ideas and perceptions about hairstyles, and I'm just like, that was a turnoff. I'm not necessarily sheeple to the point where I'm like, oh, you know what, you're right, maybe I shouldn't do this. Once I had sat down in the chair and decided to do this very permanent thing to my hair, like, I had thought about it. I had weighed the pros, the cons, the societal connotations, and everything else. You know, as a black woman in this country, hair is like a very touchy, triggering issue, but I'm not one to shy away from it. I lean into it. It's my individuality. I don't work in anyone's corporate office. I don't desire to. So if I want to put ropes in my hair, anyway, I have not been back to that woman for anything. Obviously because of the locks, but I think she reached out too at some point. I feel like she texted me at some point and was like, hey, how are you? Just taking a temp or fishing or something. And I was like, I'm good, how are you? And then I didn't get an answer back. It was weird. You know what though? There's no love lost. If I was to take my hair out and if I was to decide to get it braided up, of course I would go to her because I still know the quality. Yeah, but yes, Ro, I saw your comment. It was a trash. I'm not gonna say she's trash, but it was definitely a trash way to engage a client that had asked for a specific service. You know? I'm sorry if that story was long. I never know how stories sound to people until they like watch on the playback. Sometimes I'm watching my own playback. Like, girl, just get to the point. Shit. Oh, mostly I think the things I do are cringe, bro. But you know what? I receive that, sir. I will take your compliments. And you know what? I feel the same about you because I don't even really be first of all, I don't play video games like that, but I love to watch people play them. And Dead by Daylight, which is one of your jams. I've seen you play some other ones that were trending, but I know that's like your go-to. That's when I watched my son play for a while, but it's so bloody for me. Like the things I play are very juvenile because of my youngest. So there's a lot of Minecraft pop. We like the Legos. But I watch some content creators play things I wouldn't necessarily play on my own because you're definitely one of them. So I respect you and I thank you very much, Lisa. It's a fine line, like revealing enough to your audience to remain authentic without telling all your business. It's something I've been trying to learn. Because in real life, I'm kind of an open book. I'm one of those oversharers, if you will, to the point where it's super awkward. So have you taken a break from streaming? Is it because of work? Is it because of daddy duties? Your streams are always fun. They're a good time. When I catch them, you know. There's so much content out here, but when I can catch people, I try to catch. Like moving, like to a new place to live, because I know that can be a beast, even on small scales. I don't consider myself one that has a lot of things or possessions or whatever, and moving into this place, especially when you don't have help, and I didn't have much help, can feel like a task, especially if you are also dadding, momming, working, trying to like feed yourself. And also the act of moving is hard because you have to like live out of boxes before and after the move and recalibrate to a new space. You know, when you're leaving your space, for the most part, everything has a home. Even if you live in like a messy place, everything kind of has its area or whatever. And now you have to like, first you have to purge the things that you've been putting off getting rid of, or the things you've been kind of like questioning getting rid of. That decision gets easy real quick when you have to move. Hi, Life with Tasharia. How are you? Is that Wellness Frugal Mama from the photo? Did you change your name? If it is, please forgive me. If it isn't, please forgive me. Thank you for pulling up. I'm just doing my hair and talking about how moving is a pain in the ass. There's something good about it though. Like that purge point I was talking about is always good. Yes, good. I know I recognize the picture. How you doing, sis? It's yeah. I went to this place. It was real easy for me. That's something I can't get rid of. Like the gray areas went right out. Throwing stuff away. It feels good to throw stuff away or donate it. Working. Don't you work too hard, okay? You got wellness in your name. Or is that why you changed your name? Oh, I'm rarely live, so God bless you for catching me. I need to go live more, honestly. It's just I have imposter syndrome paired with analysis paralysis. I'll speak about that in my next video. So behind me, okay, y'all are getting a little bit of a sneak peek. I got a Cricut 2 and a heat press. It's refurbished. I bought it back in April. My plan was to unbox both, print out my first Cricut project, which is going to be a tote for a vision board magazine I developed, because I wanted to start also selling vision board kits. So that has the magazine, little foam core, some tape, some stickers, some markers in this dope ass tote. Like I had it all worked out up here and in ChatGPT. And child, when it arrived, crickets. It has been sitting in the box since April. So my next video will very much highlight and lean into that fact. I'll do your merch, or at least I'll show you how to do the merch. Oh, I have all these ideas. I had back to school totes planned, Halloween shirts that you could wear that are kind of like a costume. Let me tell you what I mean. I was working at this place years ago. It was, we sold cubicles. Anyway, they threw the best parties. The culture was bar none the best in any work experience I've had. And we had a Halloween costume contest, and this girl, all she had on for her costume was a t-shirt that said blessing, right? Everybody else is in full makeup and hair and wig and all types of stuff. But she was holding off until the contest to pull her full costume together. So all day, all we could see was her in this t-shirt that said blessing. Well, the contest starts and she puts on those glasses with the fake like Humpty nose and Charlie Chaplin mustache. And she gets up in front of everybody and says, I'm a blessing in disguise. And it was like the most clever thing to me. I was like, that's fantastic. And clever. So I was like, I'm gonna make a bunch of t-shirts like that or something like that that you could put on while you're out trick-or-treating with your kid. I don't know. I had all these ideas. I definitely undiagnosed ADHD, y'all. The shit came, life, and I didn't unbox a goddamn thing because the lighting was never right and my hair was never right. And I had other videos to make. If you've been to my channel, there's a shoe organizing video and a laundry sorting video. I had excuses and a million things to do before unboxing this equipment. Honey, I am constipated with ideas. ChatGPT is sick of me. And then I go through these periods where I just purge all the ideas from my notes in ChatGPT. Like, I'll never do this stuff. Delete. It used to drive my art teachers mad. I would work for days on a portrait and be so dissatisfied with it, it would end up in the trash bin. And my teacher would be like, what are you doing? Yep. I do have to get the ideas out. Some of my most favorite content creators are messy and unhinged and unscripted, and I just can't let go. Letting go is something you have to practice, y'all. In a world where everything's telling you to hold on to shit. Road, please. And hold on, what's your name? I always just call you Wellness Frugal Mama, but that's not your name. It is Tasharia. Is it Tasharia? Okay, that's the first one. Is it Tasharia? Tasharia? It's probably Tasharia. That's probably it, right? Uh-oh. I'm getting a text from my bestie. My son's birthday. Oh, shit. That's today. I got him a card. We're going to dinner. I haven't said happy birthday to him yet. Okay, I might have to do that. It's my son's birthday today, y'all. My eldest. He is, y'all want to hear something crazy? He is going to be 23. He is 23 today. He's going into his 24th year. All right, y'all see I've slowed down. So this is what's going to happen because it's 12:37 and I got dogs to walk. If you guys don't know, I'm a dog walker and boarder. That's why Billy's here. Billy, where you at? And Billy's sleeping. Jalen's gonna be 23 years old. Can you believe it? I'm gonna finish these twists in the front, and then I think I'm going to pull it back and come back and finish it later. Because I started this way too late in the day. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a way. There's a way. So by the time, I don't know how to do it. I guess it'll go away. By the time I was his age, I had him. He's exactly 20 years younger than yours truly. So, yep, it's possible. What seems less likely or possible is the fact that 17 years after that, I do it again. Right before he hit senior year, hit the reset button. Yeah, Judah. Judah's 6. Even that went fast though. Judah's one of them pandemic babies. Like he was born in 2019, but he was very much part of that lockdown. And those kids are just different. Them COVID kids are just different, honey. We still don't know the full fallout of that weird time in history we all lived together. 2-year-old daughter. Well, honey, that's enough. Is she 2? 2? Oh, Lord. Oh, yes. She's not a baby anymore. She's a nugget. And she's probably busy and she's probably inquisitive. And maybe a little defiant. Did she learn the word no yet? No, I mean, all kids go through that. My kid, he wasn't really 2s. He didn't really start kicking my ass until he was 3. That's when I was like, hey, yo, what'd you just say? She knows the word no. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There's no and there's I want. That's the next one. Oh, I want. Can I? And I spoil my kids. They're not spoiled rotten, but they definitely know how to get over on me. And unless I'm at the point where I'm just like, enough, I'm overstimulated, then they can't get nothing out of me. But even after that, after I have a little episode or whatever, where I'm like, I need a minute, I'm coming back bearing gifts. It's like inherent. She doesn't say once, she says, can I have it? Mm-hmm. Can I have? Mm-hmm. Yes, my son is not afraid to ask for things. That's how I know some part of what I did was okay. I'm doing okay by him because he makes his demands known. Now, when he keeps repeating them demands, that's when I'm like, please, I'm working on it. You know, kids will ask for something and expect you to hand it to them right then. My kid does this thing where it's like, I'll ask him, nope. How about now? You want something to eat? Nope. You hungry now? Nope. All of a sudden, he's hungry. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. Please. Happy birthday, Jay. I'm on live, so maybe don't come out, but happy birthday, baby. That's Billy. Billy came when he was asleep. Billy's an older girl. That's Jalen. Billy's an older girl. He's not really into the social thing, so we're going to keep him, you know. And she's a sweetheart. And she's with us until Sunday. And she's easy money. I only take animals that are chill and pretty, you know, kind to kids. Are you still available for dinner later?
I work 3 to 9, so yeah.
So after 9, you think that might be too late? Oh, we were supposed to do it yesterday, weren't we? Damn. Why didn't you say nothing? I took him to karate and I completely forgot about it. Oh my
So
God.
I was out pretty much all day yesterday. You know?
I did peep that. I'm sorry, honey.
It's alright. I wasn't expecting to be as long as I was, but don't worry about it.
9 might be too late. When's another day you think you have time? Tomorrow or this weekend?
Monday. So past the weekend.
All right, well, we'll do cake or something then.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm sorry, Shugs. Why didn't you say nothing?
That's alright. No, it's really okay. Because by the time I got home, I was like, oh, finally home. I helped a friend move a pool table from a basement. So we were there like 4 or 5 hours out of the day.
All right, I just don't want you to think I like.
No.
All right, honey.
I'm just getting some out the car.
Okie doke. Yeah, sorry, that was. Sorry, y'all. I don't even know who said anything. Dinner. Yeah. So, like, because he's not like a kid, you know, it's not like, here's your birthday gift. Our tradition is we all go out to dinner together somewhere. You know, he might have a drink or something. He orders what he wants off the menu, and then me and Judah accompany him. It's a good time. It's like a family tradition. We have dinner together. We do the same thing for Judah. My son's love language is food. And it's cash, but it's also food. But I don't have so much cash to just give him this year. So it'll be food. And we'll lock in a core memory. We will probably do cake or ice cream or something tonight just to mark the day. But he has work till 9 o'clock, so. We were supposed to go yesterday, the day before. And I just completely forgot. We usually have karate on Wednesdays, and then I had all these animals to look after. I'm flipping on.
Mom, do you see my eye?
Okay, I want to say you know I'm gonna lie. So. It looks like it's swollen or something.
Yeah.
Is it itchy or just painful? Could be a side.
It's not even either or. It's just like sore to the touch.
It looks a little swollen to me. Your lid looks swollen.
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like it's getting bigger or it's going down?
It feels like it's getting a little bigger. Like
Okay.
when I woke up, I felt it, but it wasn't. Like now that I look in the mirror, it's like my eyes are symmetrical.
That lid looks a little puffier to me.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of children's Benadryl in there that might give you some relief, but other than that, I would just keep it clean. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, but it does look like something either bit you or you're having some sort of allergic reaction.
I'm about to hop in the shower. I'm gonna be playing my music. If it's too loud,
You're good, honey. You're good. I don't know. Go-kart racing? That sounds fun. That would be fun. I'd have to take him by himself, though, because I don't know if his brother is old enough to go do that. I know which ones you're talking about, too. The indoor go-kart. There's one close to us, too, or at least in Jersey. But I will legit have to take him, like, during the day while Judah's at camp, because if he couldn't do it, he would have a fit. We like go-karts, though. We did that a couple years ago for my cousin's birthday. Like, I took them both. My first cousin, who's also a guy. And I think when I did that, actually, Judah was a baby, so he didn't know what was going on. He was just there, honey. Probably in some sort of sling. And it was fun. They gave him the helmets and everything. And also in the same place, there was, like, axe throwing, which was interesting. I still haven't done that yet. We're gonna stop with this one. You guys ever been axe throwing? You can let me know on the replay. Should I keep this live up? Rose, should I keep this live up? I could come up with like 50 reasons on the playback to delete it. Maybe it's best I just don't watch it. Maybe just gonna watch the damn thing. Oh, there you are. Dang, I went off on a tangent. Are you happy to be moving? Do you like your new place? Keep it. Okay, I'll keep it. I'll keep it for a little bit. Do you like your new place? Have you moved? Are you moved in? Are you settled? Did you move to like a different state, or did you just like switch towns, or did you just like now I'm all in your business? You do? That's good. Yeah, my moves have always been, maybe not upgrade is the right word, but I've always progressively moved into like a nicer space. Ooh, the gaming setup. I'm always in awe of you guys with your CPUs and your towers and all of that. Okay, if it's not a console, I'm helpless. Only thing I think I ever really played on the computer was like Minecraft or Roblox, and even that I'm like fumbleaya. Okay, this is super tight. Sorry, y'all, it's not a full retwist. But we gonna stop there because I got stuff to do, y'all. I gotta go make money in real life. until I start hitting like 100,000 views on a video, I still gotta go out here and I know. I'll probably tap back in a little bit, Ro. I mean, you'll probably be living your life or whatever. But if y'all are around, pull up. I'm definitely gonna finish it. I just don't have time to right now. The beauty of it is, I don't even think it matters. It's still cute, and the front is fresh, at least for now. The back needs help. All right, y'all see this little struggle lock? It's like a tendril. That was loose hair that like came out of these locks. And I got tired of trying to like marry it into the locks. So I just made it its own lock. So it's a baby lock. Oh, hold on, Ro. What'd you say? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yeah, it's cute, right? And I only did the front. I did the fronts. Don't pipe me up, okay? Cause it'll be like this for days before I finish it. Like Rose said it was fire, so I can leave it. No, it's kind of fun. All right, it's like a mixed. Oh, see, look, this is crazy. Look at the demarcation. Oh, that looks crazy. Hold on. maybe let's hide that a little better. Oh, this hair tie ain't worth a. I need something a little stronger, I think. Ugh. Here for it. Yeah, it's messy, chic. It's giving something. I don't know if it's giving what it's supposed to give, but it's giving she tried. This part's clean though. I'm not like an edge layer. But we'll do a little brushy brush. Dang, I keep missing your comments. Aw. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I will take your compliment. We're not gonna go crazy because we're not trying to be like the Gorilla Glue girl, okay? We're not looking for perfection, okay? We just had a whole discussion about analysis paralysis. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit, like the tiniest bit, y'all. Because the one thing about locks is, two things about locks. They're like Velcro ropes. They will pick up every bit of lint and dust that they can. And they're build-up magnets. So I don't use a lot of product. This is probably the most product I've used in 6 months, if I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I generally retwist with just water. Finish up with a little oil. I don't know. This is probably not the proper edging brush. Please don't come for me in the comments. I don't have a toothbrush for my edges. Maybe I should work on that. All right, y'all. Thank you, Roman. Sir, my guy. thank you for hanging out with me for the duration. Tasharia, I don't want to mess up your name. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Until I hear you pronounce your name, I don't want to butcher it, but you're a beautiful spirit. Thank you for joining me. List of products, sure. This is not something I typically use. This Jam Shine, I bought this for my aunt because I do her locks too. But that's what I use today. Generally, it's just distilled water in a bottle. Sometimes I make a flax gel. Let me know if y'all want to see that recipe. I might have made it before on here. I might have posted it before, but you can make a flaxseed gel for your retwists. That's really super healthy for hair. It's got omega-3s in it, and it's so easy. Like, even a caveman can do it. So, like, it's definitely within your reach. Other than that, nothing. If you want my shampoo and conditioner, I'll give you that. A good clarifier is good. And black castor oil. I have some sort of blend with black castor oil, and I don't use a lot of that. So if I wash my hair while it's still wet, I'll put a couple drops on my scalp, work it in, and then whatever's like on my hands, I'll do the shaft of my locks. But I don't like a lot of oil because your hair makes oil. Yeah, all right, maybe I'll do a video. You're giving me all these ideas. Maybe I'll do a video on like stuff I use. The thing is, I never think of this because I don't use that much stuff, but people might want to know. I don't know. For all who joined and stayed, thank you. Thank you for rocking with me. I know I could be super cringe and chatty. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go. I've got some dogs waiting on me and some grocery shopping to do and cooking to do. Maybe I'll go live with the cooking later. I don't know. Maybe not. This might be all I could take for one day. But until I see y'all again, thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Make sure you check out some of my other videos on my page if you're bored or if you just need something playing in the background. They're pretty short, to the point. And until next time, peace. Okay, bye.